So they'll be calling you a radical. So the nightmare at Chernobyl started exactly right now, 37 years ago. Remember, I'm on mountain time, so the nightmare never happened on the 25th or 26th of April. They've got that wrong. It happened on the 25th. Did it explode? The nightmare began at 11:38 at Chernobyl p.m. So 37 years. If I have to hear one more idiot, well, in print media, we'll talk about this, the worst nuclear disaster since Chernobyl. One graphite reactor, which was a horrific nightmare, man-made. Go to that part of the world and see what they'll tell you. That part of the world, well, you go to that part. I've been in freaking Ukraine so many times. You go to Eastern Europe, they're like, oh no, tell her the Hungarian, the United States, CIA blew it. That's what they'll tell you. Go to Russia and tell them that it was a man-made error. So, in fact, Russia's been working until they started another war. Was working on a documentary, but by the way, I consulted on the documentary Chernobyl, HBO. My hat got stolen. I got a really great stocking hat, but got stolen in California. The whole car got stolen. But anyway, so there's a new report out, so we got to add to our list, right? And I guess we're going to have to flip the soup can. Scientists are mystified, they're baffled, they're stumped, they're bewildered, they're perplexed, they're alarmed. There's a new one out on the Baja of California today. So, or the Baja, Mexico. So, northern Baja, I'll list it. Sea lion, all the sea creatures, seals, sea lions, olive whales are all dying. Pelicans. I have no idea why. You can't figure it out because it's new, So, one graphite reactor at Chernobyl blew up and 700,000 men entombed it. Nightmare, right? Now, Fukushima's 3 full core meltdowns. They didn't blow up. They burned into the earth. China syndrome. Fukushima's proved. It's the greatest ecological catastrophe in fucking human history, bar none. So the nightmare of Chernobyl, I've been over there multiple times. So 37 years ago right now, it didn't happen it did happen on April 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, May 1st, 2nd. Do we have to read every day of the calendar for 37 years? They don't ever stop. These nuclear disasters don't stop. They don't stop. They don't stop. They don't stop. So, when I was over there were people stealing scrap metal out of there before they put the nuclear profits. Took them, what did that documentary come out? 35, 34 years after the event? Maybe we can do a documentary on Fukushima. Maybe Netflix. I see he bought Powder Mountain. Maybe we can do a documentary on Fukushima in the year 2525 if man is still alive. So the horrific, and it's so fucking cold here. It snowed here this morning. For real. So hands up. The nuclear energy, it's great. Don't want to live like a Chernobyl refugee. So the big Z, they're back right down. That's right there. Very near Chernobyl. So United States warns Russia to leave their technology, their proliferation technology. What? Trident missile on Balco. Why would the United States have missile or proliferation technology in a Ukrainian nuclear energy? I thought they were there to make energy. Lessons unlearned from Chernobyl. Lessons unlearned from Fukushima. TikTok, Diablo Canyon clock. So, unfolding right here, right now, Chernobyl. Whoa, that's a great documentary, by the way. The only thing I don't like is how they try to say that it was the old Soviet Union cutting corners. No, 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 no. It's like, did they cut corners at Fukushima? No. Did they cut corners at Santa Susana? Did they cut corners at 3 Mile Island? These things are inherently dangerous. TikTok, yeah, I mean, just that alone. How about all the waste? It's like I was just talking Diablo Canyon. I'm getting ready because I'm due to speak down there next week, the NRC hearing. And I'm like, what about the fact that these reactors were never built to store waste? Yet now they're officially, Congress has passed it, that Harry Reid, remember, he officially made them all nuclear, and I went at it with him and forever, but Congress got it through. They were never, ever designed to store 20, 30, 40 years of nuclear waste as never. Never. So they've had to be Mod Podge put together, and, you know, they were never designed for it. Yet they're going to relicense all these things over and over and over. It's insanity. And that discussion doesn't even come up at Diablo Canyon. Well, it will with me when I'm there. Remember that lessons learned from Fukushima. We didn't learn anything from Fukushima. 0.0. So, Chernobyl happening now. So Gorbachev said, I talked to Gorbachev twice, got a meeting twice in Vin. We went in Vin. That what took down the old Soviet Union? Chernobyl. What took down the old United States? Fukushima. Oh, that's clear over there in Japan? No, that's our baby. So go to that part of the world and tell them it was man. They'll say, oh, yeah, it was man-made. New reactors that's going on. So the new reactor that's going on is Vogel. You can disconnect. Oh, we forgot all about Fukushima. Fukushima never forgot about you. Chernobyl. TikTok. Don't want to live like a Los Angeles, California. Nuclear energy. Shelter in place. 3 Mile Island. Chernobyl. Fukushima refugee. Oh, it's all good. Come on back. Okay. Yeah, they're that stupid. So, I was with the Ukrainian woman for a long time. Her and I were partners together for a long, long time. She died of cancer at 38. She taught me a lot. I went over there with her several times. I went over there in 2015 after the war had started. And she died in 98. And so, God, she was 37 years old of leukemia. She says they come to their door that night. She had 2 brothers, one 17, one 18. Let's go. You got 30 minutes to get your stuff going. You've been called up. She says they both died shortly thereafter. We should have went mining at Fukushima like they did there. Yeah. They sent in 32 ships to entombment Barack Obama in the Situation Room. And remember Barack Obama to cover up Kingpin. And then Trump, he carries on My Wayward Son. And siding with Biden, the Fukushima cover-up trilogy. We go from Reagan and Gorbachev to Tsar Putin and Bush, Tsar Putin and Obama Dummer, Tsar Putin and Trump Dummus, and Tsar Putin. See now, I can't tell you where my spent fuel rods are. Oh, Biden. Remember, we were getting rid of nuclear. We upped the ante. It's unbelievable. What is the matter with this country? We're going to put all the waste. What about the centrifuge process? So go to that part of the world and tell them it was, they'll say, oh, yeah, it was man-made. They'll all say the U.S. CIA blew it. Intention. If you think that's an unlikely scenario, You know nothing about Edward Teller. You know nothing about the Cold War, which never ended. Killed my father. Nuked him to death in the Nevada test site. Tried to make a sequel out of me. So, Chernobyl, Fukushima. Who will be next? My guess, and this is an educated guess, son of Cassandra, Diablo Canyon, yeah, California, which is not far from Los Angeles. It's on the Ring of Fire. Or Idaho National Lab, SMRs. Every time they've ever tried an SMR, small barge of these fairy tales, they always blow up. Oh, Santa Susana, don't you cry for me. I came to Utah with a load from Sinanofarie, the toilet here. How about at Idaho National Lab before when it blew up and killed people, killed them off the ceiling? Oh, that was a long time ago. How about in 2019 on August 8, I named it, when it killed the 6 or 8, whichever you believe, TASS, Privat, or CNN. By the way, CNN and their change going on, CNN and Fox News. Don Lemon been fired. Tucker Carlson, maybe they'll just change teams. Didn't Tucker Carlson used to work for CNN? That's not media. Their own words. It's dogma reinforcement. So, TikTok, lessons unlearned. My heart goes out to everyone in Ukraine. It's heartbreaking. I've been there. The place is so incredible. So incredible. So it's after midnight. It's the 26th there. It was not the 26th of April. It was the 25th, even there and here. So we didn't learn shit, did we? We didn't learn shit. Nightline. Where's Ted Koppel when you need him on Fukushima? We don't have no Ted Koppel. We don't have nobody. Oh, you got Kevin Blanch with a YouTube camera. Stan